Hi everyone, welcome back to Warhammer World Trader. Let's go and see if anyone wants to talk about anything companions wise. There's our Magenta. Oh no, I forget I got that bodysuit, didn't I? Improved armoured body glove. You gets hit a lot, you do. That's all weird. Here we does too. She's got a Koronus Expanse. And I've got the worst armor. I am just the worst. Okay. What do I have on here? I can't remember. Just okay. We're just looking at the 85 and you're all better now, aren't you? Yes. Okay. Let's go see that. Magenta.
Greetings.
No. Cassia, anything?
Words cannot describe how boring the bridge is without our... I have enjoyed your company.
Yeah, sugar. Next. And did this anything? Has the Vox Spirit brought you anything interesting lately? Information that interests you. Why do you look so strange? She's Voidborn. You can pause this. I mean, it's just lots and lots of background. I mean, my character's Voidborn anyway. Ship sounds are just like forest sounds and singing birds. Okay. As you find life, it's quite generous. How do others on the ship treat you? It looks big, can move differently to the inhabitants of planetary worlds. Yep. Looks like you're close friends with Idira. Okay, that's new. Lumps of tiny wrinkles appear at the corner of Vigdis' eyes, only hint that she is smiling. The Voidborn seldom make friends, especially among the captain's entourage. You see, many consider Idira to be different. I am different too. We have spent plenty of time in each other's company discussing the regicide, a game like chess. I have a glass of anesthetic, which is alcohol. Except Idira changed after one incident and we started to drift apart. The death of Lord Captain Theodora made her withdraw even more. I do not know if Idira considers me her friend now, but we used to be very, very close. It was good, I could still look after her in my own way. Okay. Interpreting the Vox Master's emotions based on half a face and Vox modulated voice is no easy task, but you manage it. That's the undercurrent of Vigdis' words. The Vox Master's not merely saddened by her rift to the deer, she's devastated by it. Well, fix they look for her. I'll sort it out. If we left the ship, it was dreadful. Felt like a massive blue dome overhead could shatter at any moment and fall. My bones would be crushed by the gravity. She twitched her shoulders, trying to ward off the flood of memories. The ship is my home. I'll not trade it even for the bounty of 100 rolls. Okay. Well, for now, let's go and talk to Idira. Let's go and talk to her anyway. She's over here somewhere, isn't she? There she is. abilities.
What are you talking about, Lord Captain?
Never mind, I'm a psychic too.
Right you are, Lord Captain. And enough worrying about me, all right?
You seem to have a very strong reaction to what Argenta said by the broken lens.
It was just my nerves playing up. Something about our little saint doesn't sit right with me, and I trust my gut. Oh sure, she seems straight as an arrow and as predictable as a hangover after drinking. But when I look at her, something about her makes my brain itch.
Yeah, she didn't seem that shocked with the possibility of Theodora having heretical objects.
After that conversation, I tried to listen to what was being said about her. Beyond the door, what I heard was strange. Blood in her past, twilight in her present, and something like a star leading her. But where is it leading her? I saw several roads, and all of them frightened me.
Just... He's kind of led by, drawn to, and guided by saints and stuff. Which is all kind of bullshit. Blood in the past, well, assist for battle. Twilight in the present. She failed in her task. Thinks she failed. She blames herself and all that kind of shit. Something like a star leading her. Okay. What's it all mean?
If I knew, I would have told you.
Sorry.
Hearing things clearly requires cooperation from the other person you know. But that cobra just hisses and spits its venom at me. I don't trust her one bit.
You think we should warn her?
Oh yeah. You go ahead and tell her the wicked Psyker has divined something about her. She'll be so pleased and grateful, and of course she'll listen to what you have to say. No, that would be pointless. And anyway, I'm not even sure what it all means. Maybe the danger is to her? Or maybe the danger's coming from her.
Awareness. Idira's voice is full of animosity, but we also detect concern, given a hint of pity and compassion. Oh, I didn't get the, should keep an eye on her. It's like being a Psyker.
You could ask yourself that question, eh, Lord Captain?
Yeah.
Every Psyker feels their connection with the warp in their own way. One person might see spots and shadows out of the corner of their eye. Another feels fingers running down their spine. As for me, I've got a door in my head. One that's open just a crack. There's no way to close it, no matter how hard I try. I've just had to get used to the whispers from the other side. When I need to use it for work, I listen in more closely. But I usually just try not to notice it.
You want something else?
Sure thing.
Got a new story for me?
You bet I do, Lord Captain.
Today becomes much more animated. Her expression turns slightly dreamy as she recalls one of her stories. I was hoping I could talk to her about Box Captain Vigdis, is it? Her name is?
Okay, so we went to Footfall once. Well, I mean, Lord Captain Theodora went to Footfall a lot. But on that occasion, she took me with her for some reason. My day had gotten off to a bad start. My head had been yammering since I woke up, but there was nothing else for it. I had to go. We arrived at the place, and what a place! All the gentlemen and ladies dressed to kill, showing off their encrusted implants, all clustered around little tables. Well, turned out it was a gaming den. And not just any gaming den, but one run by somebody with deep pockets for people with just as much cash to splash. You should have seen it. People gambling away planets in a game of regicide. Anyway, so the Lord Captain wanted me to help her beat some guy. So I tell her, The chips won't land in your favor. You'll get a bad hand. Don't sit down at that table, your ladyship. But did she listen? Of course she didn't. If there's one thing she never lacked, it's stubbornness.
Okay.
So they sat down and the cards were dealt. I'm hovering around like I'm not involved, but I'm keeping my eye on things. And everything in my head keeps getting louder and louder. Anyway, it's a good thing I realized in time that my mind wasn't going haywire over a losing hand, but something else. I made some excuse to drag the Lord Captain up from the table and took her away from that place. And a few minutes later, the room where we'd been... It turned out some wise guy had the same bright idea to bring a pet Psyker along with him. One of those ones who just scuttle around in Footfall's underbelly. And the Psyker just freaked out, I guess. After all the commotion, people went to see what happened in the room. And they'd all gone for each other's throats. Literally. With teeth. And I think they completely detached that asteroid from Footfall and pushed it off into open space so it would head off toward the local star.
No, she's got a strange sense of humor. I guess if you've got the voices of the warp in your head constantly, will give you a rather twisted sense of humor. Okay.
Of course. Always at your service. Whenever you need me.
Okay, let's see if we can talk to her about the Vox woman now. No.
Of course.
Okay. That's strange. What do you... There's nothing new in there. Abelard, I guess. Talk to you.
Lord Captain. Lord Captain.
Okay, off we go. Excuse me. What time is it? It is 3:15 morning. Okay. Let's get to Vicet my novice. Yes, because I've been everywhere else. Go back here with this. Still got question marks. See if there's anything new or down to. No. Nothing new. Probably expecting more fighting as soon as we get off. Again, like we always bloody do. Oh, don't see it. As the ship makes its way through the star system, a strange fatigue falls over you. Your eyelids grow heavy and the quill you've been using to draw, but yet another order falls from your hand. Boosties. You raise your head with a start. Someone else is here in your study. You stand up and stare at dozens upon dozens of corpses surrounding you. Ghosts aren't corpses. When their number, you recognise the disfigured and bloody faces of those who died on the ship's bridge, those you met in your previous life. How is this possible? Where are the enforcers posted to stand guard? It matters not. You're not alone against a horde of heretics risen from the darkness to take your life. As if on its own accord, a shard lying on the edge of the desk, the sole remnant of Koronus Expanse's weapon, slips into your hand. Why do you even have it? Where did the flowers come from? The metal is searing cold. The dead sway from side to side, closing around you in a nightmarishly slow advance. Kneel before the road traders, your lives belong to me. All you hear in response is unintelligible voices, whispers, moans, and derisive laughter. Anger ignites your chest, you clutch at the shard, which ravenously bites into your palm with its sharp edge. More blood. An unbearably bright light floods everything around. You find yourself surrounded by grovelling minions, their bodies shivering in your mere presence. Your hands no longer hold a pitiful shard, but a majestic and intricate weapon. A skillfully crafted sword with a strange, unnerving proportions, curved design, an unusual hilt, adorned with the image of a closed eye. Kind of see it there. Yeah, that's a chaos sword. It's got all the spikes. The eye there. That'd be a chaos sword. Nothing else would be spiky enough. Unless it was orc. The eye opens wide, revealing a gaze so ancient and dark that it steals your breath away. You felt this gaze before, there, on the bridge. The voice that appears in your mind only confirms your guess. The tapestry is woven. Path is chosen. Accept your fate, champion. Is this the one during that first jump? And I kept seeing all the different people. Oof. Never. Your body refuses to obey your mind. The handle feels as if it's become one with your hands, and the gaze of the demonic eye sets your very soul ablaze. Resisting your fate is futile. You scream as you feel your soul burn away to ash. Okay. You awaken from the vision, kneeling next to your desk, clothes drenched in sweat, and a sour taste on your tongue. Your head is ringing, and you struggle to recall those faces and the image of the sword in your hands. Only the deep cut on your palm and the bloody scar along the floor remind you of what transpired. You would rather die than touch that thing again, so you reach a shaking hand for your Vox and call for a servitor. Now you have to wait for the mindless automaton to arrive, pick up the cursed artifact, and head for the nearest airlock end by the void. I wonder if that was worth keeping around. Probably a bad influence. Maybe next playthrough. Try and keep it more heretical. No, now I'm here, I can put stuff away. All the crap. We'll keep that. I don't think. Saturated keep. Oh yeah, that's for what's his name. Yeah, stuff like this that I can't use. These have all been used. That's for the Inquisitor. Yeah. I can go to cargo. Cargo. Can't go to cargo again. What it is. Just looking for the banner at the bottom. It's got the dash, 2 slashes and 3 dash. If we can go to cargo. Might be color coded, but I can't see if there is. So, not bad. I've got to go. But these are useful. If that's for tech use, that's for blowing up doors. Oh. That's okay. I don't think there's any limit. I was going to keep it sleek. Same as before. Clock is ticking here. It's the same as before. Half finished. That's the weapons. Light reflecting off ATMs. I don't think there's anything new here, is there? Something in the bedroom, I guess. Looking out the window. Contemplation pool. You should have a photo of painting in there that's missing. Okay. So, nothing else to do here rather than just. Okay. Well, I've only got one place to go. Starport. Please stand around as blind as he or something. War zone again. The starport greets you with a din of ordnance. The sound of explosives tickles your nostrils. You could tell through the smoke who was firing at whom. Sergeant Malgar, halt. Weapons on the ground are on firing. A man in a torn and dirty uniform hobbles forward from behind chunks of rockweed and crumpled plasteel. In there, his cracked helmet adorned with a crooked label that says, that reads Sergeant Malgar. Alright, so our skies are on lockdown. The rebels are shooting down anything that flies, and you lot just have to land in our rear without a scratch to show for it, and on a shuttle like that, Bridgegate. Stolen from the palace, isn't it? He's visibly awed by the resplendent gold of your transport. Rebel lads, we've got ourselves a rebel landing force. Oh dear. Abelard turns purple. By the holy throne, what is this mess? Idira glances around. They're in a rough spot, old man. Go easy on them. That'd be the commissar. That'd be a noble. I'm the rogue trader of ambulances. In the States report this instant. The mixture of awe and terror, he snaps to attention. He raises his freshly cut chin like an exemplary soldier barks. My mistake, Mom, at once. Start was under control of the gunner's warders. Coming to command is Sarge. A frag grenade cuts off the rest of the sergeant's word. Shrapnel flies everywhere with a piercing screech. One of the soldiers falls to the ground, clutching the reins of his forearm, that's now downed with crimson tatters. Blood is pouring out of the stump, and the soldier's agony is short-lived. The sergeant curses and hastily says to an army pray for the dead. With a rasping cough, the sergeant turns back to you. Pardon me, ma'am. Sergeant, Lassie Malgo reporting. My unit is holding their starport under the Governor's orders. How may I serve? What's going on? Unless my armed rebellions in both the capital and the provinces. First, the low level sparked, then we took the spires. Hit the Vox hubs, the arsenals, and the mag train stations. Then Falek tore off his mask, precisely because he knew about the trouble of Makad Manolis. He knew that none of your allies would come to our aid. Cassie let out a soulful sigh. You may continue to report, peasant. Well, she needs a slap, she really does. My unit was here when it all went to the Groxes. The tech priests linked to the satellites reported sightings of strange void ships in the system. Knows? Chaos. They were orbiting the star until one of them set course for landing on Waika Majoris. That's the one right over here on the map. Just dead. The governor took precautionary measures and ordered to increase security at key facilities. Everyone knows that whenever something's not right, you better double the warden details. The alarm was raised. He was sent to secure the starport. It's the only reason we were able to hold it. They're crushing us, the scumbags. It's been a whole turn since the last reinforcements came in. We're running low on ammo. Every other fighter is wounded. I don't know how bad it is in the streets, but the driver's out of here any minute. What caused this rebellion? Ill thoughts, ma'am. We fall on hard times. The ground keeps shaking, things keep exploding, the people are scared. They've forgotten all about their duty. That's when those, forgive me, creatures came. Started riling everyone up. Sure enough, we shot a few. Just keep coming, more and more of them. Now let me guess, is this something about the dawn? He's already said who he is. I'm not a noble. Ugh. I cannot leave you and your people without aid. Reinforcements will be sent from my ship. I live to serve. The sergeant so astonished that only barks out the mandated words of gratitude after a non-mandatory lengthy pause. We won't fail, we won't forget. We will pray to the Emperor for you, your ladyship, ma'am. You know if a member of the Inquisition has come here. He wouldn't know, he's only a sergeant. At the word Inquisition, Sergeant's face fills with awe. Don't know, ma'am. There's definitely not haven't been any visitors like that on my watch. You might have to inquire at the headquarters, your ladyship, ma'am. Okay, I'm going to see the governor. If I may report, ma'am, as long as the rebels keep shooting the damned anti-aircraft battery, there's absolutely no way to shuttle you to the governor. We'd have to be on foot, and the streets are dangerous. I'm known to send with you as an escort. I assigned all available troops to accompany the esteemed tech priest to the governor. Or Vox cast orders to them to wait for you, and I'll inform headquarters. They better send out a convoy to meet you halfway. Meanwhile, we'll follow the governor's orders and hold the line here. Idira frowns as her gaze grows distant as she's looking through the sergeant. You're a good soldier. You have a lot of blood in your hands, both yours and others. You know the same hand that salutes now might falter in darkness. Rank and epaulets won't save you from the bitterness. Pardon me, my lady, but I can't get my head around those fancy words you're saying. I'm saying plenty of blood, but trust me, I'll fight till my last drop. Is the path ahead dangerous? What exactly waits me there? Besides heavy. All of our roadblocks are gone, the whole place is in rebel hands. The city is almost lost. No help will come. Surrounded by rebels, and watch your step. The streets are chock full of mines. Okay, his remark about mines lodged itself in memory. More than anything, you need to watch the ground and not your surroundings. You'd rather risk a shot from a rebel than a jittery soldier that'll experience a few handfuls of lethal frag. Shrapnel resting on top of 300 grams explosive firesaline. Or Fissaline. What tech priest? An important person from the Adeptus Mechanicus arrived on the last shuttle before they locked down the sky. I kept on asking whether anyone by the name of Amarant or Amarnat or something like that had recently arrived. Barely answered any of our questions though. He said he was under no obligation to tell us anything. Yep, that sounds like them. He demanded to talk to the governor personally, so I had to send a quarter of my troops with him to keep trouble at bay. That's just suicide. That's probably accurate. You're a good soldier. I'll see your heroism is noted. It's better to keep this safe for evacuation rather than anything else. Live to serve. Another explosion interrupts the sergeant's words. Sigh of relief returns to his soldiers and spits out booming series of commands. Rumors. Yeah, I noticed that. We had rumors about the void ships. Yeah. Okay, I'll stand in front of another explosion, are you? Right, that cloak. Who is it? Yeah. Who else is a follower iconoclast? I thought she was dogmatic. It was either me or Nevillard. That's only for him though. What do I have? Survival characteristics. Oof, that's probably better. Extra dodge? Yeah. It's probably better than we've burning toxin and bleed. Okay, that could be quite high though. It's the dogmatic one, isn't it? Yeah. You. This is much better to have that. He warps here. Maybe they changed it in a patch. I'm sure she was dogmatic before. Anyway, let's save for that conversation. And let's have a wander around.
Is there money to be made?
Look back in the corner. Yoink. Grand viaduct for receiving esteemed guests is buried in the rubble.
I always keep my options open.
Do you? Decopy, request and barrage on launch pad 3. We get laser shots. We're gonna. Okay, now can I get a
I have a nose for profit and a taste for adventure.
What's the range on this? Not there, 1, 2, 3 short. Up to here. No. How about Idira?
Did I mention that my whispers tell me jokes? Jokes that, once said aloud, make your eyes bleed and blood curdle. Talk about black comedy.
Miscalculations are for commoners. I don't make mistakes. I make profitable learning experiences.
Trigger one more. Without triggering. I'll come across one maybe.
Should I divine our next step?
Let's not waste time with pleasantries.
Oh no, there's stuff in the way. Alright, so get a deal with him to have a
Yes.
back at him.
Will do.
Oh, beauty.
I will take you down.
That's 2 down. To start off with. Okay. So. Who's up here? Who's a rebel? That's Vegetator. Gonna. I guess that's melee ranged. Melee ranged. Quite a few of them. More out the back. Okay. How far forward? Can't move very forward at all. All out in the open. The only cover is here. I don't have really good line of sight or anything. Cassie was first. Okay. That's 2 AP. I've only got 2. Who goes next? An agitator. So,
If I may.
Do your thing.
I refuse.
Hold on a sec. Obviously can't shoot in. But he will though. Got no movement pumps. Shoot these 3. 55, 95.
Faith without each strike is a prayer.
Okay. Oh yeah, I can see if these see if any of those things worked. The iconoclast stuff. Camaraderie plus 40. Can't see anything there. Oh, that's right. Don't want that. I'm gun. Can move now. Still can't shoot him. I move here. Can I shoot him? No. Everything but him.
Rejoice in battle!
26. 26. No. What's that big line mean? Blocked.
I will not! That is not the Emperor's will.
I'll get all the
I refuse.
ranged people. Boosters will have to run in. Or they might do a lot of damage when they do. 76% chance there. 21 damage. That will do me.
I will not.
I will not. Okay, then don't. Cassia, back to your turn. You have 3 movement points. Get going.
Step aside. The navigator is coming.
Just 2 AP. It's 1 AP and 2 AP I've got. Only 2. And I can't. So, again on
It's as good as done.
Do you have the winded thing? Do.
This is unacceptable.
Right then.
Doubt is for the weak.
So he wants to come back.
As the
Oh, now
Emperor
do it.
commands, I act.
Yeah, let's get rid of the winded. Now I can move. He needs to go. Oh, he's an officer. Who did he hit? Oh, 5 to Idira. Can you shoot him? I can.
I'll do it. None can escape the Emperor's judgment.
Let that be your lesson.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
26.
That is not the Emperor's will.
I guess I shoot
I
him.
refuse.
No, what I say? No, I wasn't.
I'll do it.
2 damage. Really? Zero. Forewarning. Abelard. Yeah, I should have temporary wounds coming from that's that. Yes, the above the thundering guns, that's the one. Yeah. So it is working, it is going on. Right. 12 cells. Anything?
That is not my destiny. I'm not so sure.
Okay, let's move. Move. Really don't want to come around the corner though to hammer them. There ain't much in the way of that guy's in the way. I'll just stay here, I think. I see your voice around. Magenta. And
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Magenta can have another shot. You can kill him.
This is unacceptable.
Very useful in gun.
I will not. That is not the Emperor's will. This is unacceptable.
Damn it.
I refuse.
Alright, then just shoot him.
Eradicated.
Just 10 ballistic skill. Do that in the combat. Not wounded, we're not wounded, are we? You are wounded. But
Doubt is for the weak.
that will do you. Cassia. Do that.
If only that were possible.
Missed everybody. Yay, well done you.
High momentum.
Look at the Emperor.
I'll make it happen.
I pushed up a bit, but a lot less than unsanctioned Psyker stuff.
On
I'll
it.
do that as well. Take more deflection. I think there's the shield. And we have talk to myself. No, we should do. She's out in the open. I don't have a lot. Does this only last for one turn? For one round. Punish them right now, I guess. Oh no, they're all going to run in, aren't they? Start shooting, so do it. Why do they give her did this last time I did it as well. Move, but that's it. Right, magenta. Mr. 95. Lord 100.
I'll do it.
Again. Missed again. 97. Ugh. Alright. Okay. There's the brakes. Charge. Yay. Right, you have to charge and attack.
I will do
Might
my
as well.
duty.
Extra armor against him in melee. So. Everyone's going to target Overlord. What's that line he's got from that?
Brace yourself, Overlord.
Oh, they're killing their own people. I don't mind that. Actually.
I will bathe this battlefield in righteous fury.
And you.
Faith without deeds is worth. None can escape the Emperor's judgment.
Really? Oh, really?
I will not.
Can't do it at the moment.
I'll do it.
Do a reload. Ta-da! And do that now.
This is unacceptable.
Might as well. Can't fire again. Let's do that. Right then. Here. Turn him blind.
But of course,
What's the other stuff she's got? Sign. Automatically critical.
anything else?
Forewarning.
On it.
Oh, what's 0? What the hell did it only do 0? Oh, Jesus Christ! I've got Shield of the Emperor and stuff. Phew. I'll take it. She runs out how she's going to get peppered by all these snipers. I think she could go possibly is here. Let's see. Well, we know what's happening there.
Do not dare ask.
I'm available. I've really got it on me. Okay.
That is foolishness.
Too far. Okay, well. Can't quite make it there.
Emperor, give me strength.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Done. Does he shoot anybody else? Who's that Abelard?
I refuse.
Maybe he can't see See anything over there?
God Emperor, move through me! Be the fire in my heart!
That's the over penetration.
I'll do it!
Yes.
Strike is a prayer.
Dash.
Doubt is for the weak.
Yes, yeah.
In the name of House Orselio,
Have another
I
round.
shall prevail.
I'll do it. None can escape the Emperor's judgment. Each strike is a prayer.
Okay.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
Turn to MVP. Yet again. I should go through all the videos and count how many kills each one's done. And weigh what. It's only 2 range though, isn't it? Yeah, range of 2. What was the armor then? Just that's better than mine. Let's go with those. These shock baton. Would it be any use? It's got a nice knockback. But when we'll ever be completely surrounded. Need that many shotgun. Don't need that many of those. Yeah, get that armor. I covered it better. Slightly better. Not much, but slightly. You've got the chainmail. Carapace anyway. You've got something better. And you have the carapace. Improved armor. Excuse me. Okay.
I always have a backup plan.
There's something over here, I thought. When I was here, I thought there was something over here highlighted earlier on. Nope.
Keep your wits about you.
Blind Magnum.
Let
Everyone
us
had
not
their eyes
dawdle.
taken out, have they? Loads of loot around. What's that back there? Hang on a second.
I I always keep my options open.
Oh no, it's back here. Could have just looked. And let's go here.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
The whispers told me how.
Written on the side of the shuttle in pilots, lonely slang of the words, do not touch a shipment of ties of the rest of Lord Captain Caligula's Winterscale. Perhaps there's something worth your attention in this shuttle. Plus, undercloak. The range of officer archetype abilities. Now, steal that off you. And it says burn a cloak. Might as well give it to you. Because you're not wearing a cloak.
I always have a backup plan.
Is it saved his son? Here was me. At least a cloak. Nothing down here. Doesn't look like it.
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
Lucky Jasper. Isn't that the guy who's when do we saw? The eyes lie, the final dawn. Something. How about you don't come any closer, I'm going to shoot you. Entry vision announced for sight, all will be revealed. I'll do it. The young shaggy-haired soldier is still pale. Nonetheless, as you approach, he holds his pistol, the hallmark of good discipline. Gives you a somewhat frightened but genuine smile. Thank you, my lady. Arrived in the nick of time. Don't know what these babbling creeps wanted with me, but definitely wasn't anything good. Who are you? Ricky Jasper, the governor's aide and personal Vox operator, was dispatched to the starport on special orders. The young claims desperately trying to tame his tousled hair. Wasn't he the fiancé of that older woman you met? Are you unharmed? No thanks to you. Those blind lunatics are all over the city right now. These rebels, damned to the void, go around maiming everyone they get their hands on, scorching their eyes. Then they leave the poor sods driven mad by the pain of rolling the streets babbling nonsense. He lowers his voice and adds with gravity. The command doesn't want anyone to talk about it. I've heard whispers, but it's not just some nonsense. It's heresy, actual heresy. As you listen to it, scrambles your brain. It made one patrolman freezing his tracks when a blind mob got hold of it and carried him off to his post to who knows where. What exactly were you doing here on your own? Following Governor Medina's special instructions, namely, grits his teeth with a pained expression. All right, it's a secret assignment, I can't talk about it. I don't have coercion. I probably do because of the fellowship. I'm a rogue trader. Why don't I simply order you to tell me everything? It's well within my rights. Rogue trader, after casting a quick glance over your gear, he nods understanding. Oh, you must be from the House of Valances, the ship. Starport's August surveillance system reported that it detected your ship entering the system. Then you heaved to, sent a shuttle to another unidentified ship. Very strange about that, and then that ship departed. Is that the maybe it's the void thing? But the August surveillance station's report has not been disclosed to third parties. You know that already, don't you? Because I've only been to the station where we got Cassia, the void pirates, and the prison planet. And that would be that one then. Then that ship departed. Well, alright, if you really are a rogue trader, I'll tell you everything. Why did they send you to the starport? I'm supposed to deliver updated Vox codes and, how should I put it, assess the situation. The planet's a real mess. The rebels have found their way to the Vox net and are now eavesdropping. This made proper communication impossible. A loud electrodynamic synobium was sent out to distress call before it went dark. And who knows what's happening in the system. There's been a riot on Philia, present planetoid. I know that. York 5 is stationed silent. Yep, I know. With the navigators there have always been a reclusive bunch. I was hoping to be lucky enough to run a pilot into a pilot or captain who would give me an update, but that's hardly a possibility right now. The rebels are blasting everything that tries to land out of the sky with their damn cannon. Stops talking a little too abruptly. Okay. Tell me about your ride. It's not much. The station belongs to the Navis nobility themselves. Who knows what they do up there or even who lives there. The scorn ordinary folk, the only person they're willing to grade an audience with is the esteemed Idira and Vigdis. It's beginning to sound like he's complaining. That place is creepy. They say they order shuttles from servants on Koronus on a regular basis. I guess they're too important up there to change filters and clean compartments themselves, so. Except I've never met anyone who served there. It's like no one ever comes back. Because Cassia kills them all. Your brothers and sisters lived and died for a great cause, 7 on Navigator House and therefore all of the Imperium. So I honour one that few could bear. Only now does Jasper notice Cassia. His eyes go wide with fear. He opens and closes his mouth a few times, helplessly like a fish, unable to utter a sound. Instead he just nods nervously. Something else you're hiding from me, isn't there? More classified secrets. Nothing classified, just personal. That's not the reason why I'm here. My betrothed is missing. Raquel Vicari, esteemed Idira and Vigdis' personal pilot. And the riot reports came from Catphilia. Lord Idira left there personally. Then this rebellion started. Down here we lost communication. No one knows how they're doing up there. You know what I'm afraid of? That they'll come back. Those rebel scumbags were shooting at the sky. I wanted to find a place that's high up, just with Foxcaster there, and send a transmission. The sky's closed off, don't try to land. I didn't make it in time. Those blind dogs chased after me. As I was running, I tripped and broke the caster. He hangs his head sadly. I worry for her she'll accept Harlan, but I still worry. Abelard shakes his head disapprovingly. His eyes are understanding. That is why all members of the voidship clan share the same employment. No matter how devoted a servant to Empress to the duty, there's always the danger that family ties might disrupt regulations and order. Worry not, for Raquel's alive and met her on Philia. Really? That's marvellous. May the Emperor protect you for 1,000 years and then 1,000 more for bringing me such good news. He beams in elation. I'll name my firstborn after you. I swear, in fact, I'll name all my children after you. Okay, weirdo. Who was the vain winter scale? Okay, yeah. Yeah, I've met a man. Prison's got no eyes now. Master of the red cast systems, Caligus winter scale. At behest, there was illustrious father or grandfather, uncle, well, illustrious relative, took up residence on the Cardinal Norris, which is. His face betrays an inner struggle before he blurts out. You know, I find it curious that blessed Caligos didn't make him the ruler of our world. All the veins of blood. That's the governor who rules us. Why do you think he sent him here? I think he's been exiled. You think the governor can handle the rebellion? Well, obviously, I'm not a pessimist to say otherwise. He says evasively. Persuasion 85, Jesus Christ. You won't tell anyone. You really won't? Well then, if you ask me, things are pretty rotten. His words come flying at the rate of a stubble fire. Those rebels are strange. We would have easily quote a normal riot. We're not some commoners or Acadians, the naval elite of House Winterscale. Those people, they're vicious, they know no fear. Their attacks are so precise, it's like they know what's going to happen ahead of time. The command executed 7 officers on suspicion of espionage. It's not about spying. They say the leader of the rebels is some two-faced Aurora who can see to the future. That she's the real danger. Okay, that name's come up before. The warden of the prison place mentioned her. The prophetess. Eva scoffs and rubs her hands together in excitement. She can see the future, is that right? You see it like that? She's up against the wrong Psyker. My breezy whispers may be vague, but not firmly once. I can tell you without asking my ethereal friends that future doesn't look bright now that Lord Captain isn't. I'm looking for an interrogator of the Inquisition who may have arrived on this planet. Have you heard anything matching his description? His face quickly turns grey as he says, I have, but I don't know where he is now. I'm sorry, but I don't like discussing the affairs of the Inquisition. Well, that's fair enough. That would get you killed if you do that. And if it was a commissar, that would be what I would do here. I have no more questions. It's my pleasure to be of service to you, my lady. It's nice to chat to someone normal. He glances wearily at the body of the nearest blinded lunatic. I must take my leave. My voice is going. You're right. We shouldn't stay here. We might run into rebels. I'll go find a safe place to watch the sky for any landing shuttles. Where the Emperor protects you. Okay. Up to level 9. You got no loot. Guess I was going to get loot. I came here for loot.
Let us not dawdle.
Okay, so after all that conversation, I'm safe.
I always keep my options open.
This is okay. Right.
I know how to take risks.
Answer.
How may I serve the dynasty?
You hit those? Almost.
Was that you? Or...
I have a nose for profit and a taste for adventure. I'll make it happen.
Worth doing it? Yes.
Your downfall.
Nice.
Show them no mercy.
That was nice. I like doing that. Okay. So these are all melee. He's not there. He's different. It's the last pistol. Range of 5. That shit. Oh, he's got a sniper. There's that sniper, there's that gunner there. A sniper up there. A big sword. These two are dead. Okay, so I'll go here, in the middle, here and then there. Cassia can go there. Cassia. You have 2. Oh, Magenta, can you go and kill things, please? Thank you. Yeah, like that.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
And Commander, 56% of the gunner.
Faith without deeds is worthless. Eradicated.
I missed those 2. Did I miss those 2 or not?
I will not.
Then you can't use it.
That
This
is
is
not
available.
the Emperor's will.
Oh, 1 AP, that's right. And you've got 3 movement points. Let's go.
Be careful not to cross my gaze.
Oh, my turn. So how many do I have? 2. Hello.
I'll see to it personally.
Shoot more people. Just 1. Shooting costs 1. Minus 10. Yeah,
I'll
get
do
rid of
it.
Shoot. 5%.
Doubt is for the weak.
My gun.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Okay, now it's Cassie's proper turn. Magenta's up next anyway.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
You are landed, wounded, everyone's slaughtered.
I refuse.
Okay, just carry on shooting. The annoying ones got rid of. Now it's just all these are melee, aren't they?
This is unacceptable. That is not the Emperor's will.
Okay.
I will not.
Reload then. And this is out of range, isn't it? Yeah. I have to wait till they're close and then do it. Change it with a normal attack. What if I build through all 3 of these?
I'll do it. Each strike is a prayer.
Yep.
This is unacceptable.
Oh, she's already done it. Oh, she's winded.
As the
Get rid of
Emperor
that.
commands, I act. Doubt is for the weak.
Do one and gun.
High momentum.
Okay. Do it. Forewarning.
Anything is.
Abelard. Fighting.
Will do.
Got some cracks up here in the skin. That's not too bad. Okay. Some blind. That's only one person in it. Not really worth it until there's a boss around. Charge, attack. Too far. That's as far as I can go.
I've seen worse battles than this in my time.
And charge.
Victory is imminent.
And attack after the charge. Yes. Dodge. Wow. Well, can't endure now.
It will be done.
Might as well do that. Hey. That's pretty dangerous to move out there. Wish we're moving in as well.
Don't let your guard down. It's as good as done.
Not brilliant, but we do. Okay, I'll jump
You should
there.
feel honored to witness this.
More slaughter.
I'll do it. As the Emperor commands, I am eradicated.
Lost his head.
I refuse. I'll do it. Each strike is a prayer.
She just killed.
That is not the Emperor's will.
Hold on, sorry, turn
I will not. Faith without deeds is worthless.
over.
Doubt is for the weak.
Get rid of the wariness. That'll be it for this turn.
It's nothing.
Oh right, yeah. Is that something that causes damage if you end up with 0 AP, isn't it? Is that the voice of authority? Is it something else? Not recall.
Who, if not me?
This is unacceptable. I refuse.
Okay, so you've got to run and gun.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
See it all through from there.
Guided by faith! I'll do it. None can escape the Emperor's judgment.
This. Ah, she does that now and then. No. No, it doesn't show when you dash. It doesn't show the cover. I don't need to dash anyway because I'm not going to go anywhere. To me, anything? That's what you mean, don't have
I refuse.
Yeah. Nice dodge. Not the Cassia. That's just animals. Is that? Yeah, toughness 1. I thought it would have a little thing on there. Toughness. Wow. It's really strong. Go on, Argenta. Might as well kill them all. 2 shots left. Don't shoot.
Faith without each strike is a prayer. Eradicated.
Pinpoint accuracy. Oof. I'm still getting close to level 9. That opening salvo over there, that was funny. Okay. And apart from that, everything else was Argenta, wasn't it? Oh, we've got pair boots, skirmisher. And the whoever deals damage to an enemy, whoever has 25% chance to gain 2 movement points. That's good for Abelard and for Argenta. Just for moving around for line of sight stuff like seem to be stuck with. Like that. It needs to kill them either, just deal damage. Around here. Plenty of loot.
Over there!
That's trap.
This ocular implant was a worthwhile investment.
The turret was placed in a great hurry, but the technomat never had a chance to activate it.
Pay attention. Never doubt me. Duty prevails.
Okay. You shouldn't fail these. You never know.
I better myself through my service.
Is there money to be made?
The surgeons walked in a crowd right across the mine barriers, seeming oblivious to fear of death. Oh, there's more loops over there. I didn't know this was going to be a...
Change is coming. The edge is nigh. The blinded ones are harmless. No sense in shooting them and drawing attention.
Fire on the nearest target! Don't kill the tech priest! We need to take him alive!
Find it, and let their enemies reload.
Fall back!
Have to go back and get more loot.
May knowledge be thy fate. Let the cycle be discontinued.
Nice axe. Pascal. Old computer language. Fucking language. I never got the following at sea did. I was preferred sea anyway. A man dressed in crimson chenille survived an explosion like that. Well, he's alive. He had a reason and a respirator that covers half of his face.
Not another step.
A trill comes from the folds of the partially smouldering crimson raiment. It is binaric speech, sacred language of the Adeptus Mechanicus. The binaric hymn transforms into a vox-incised voice that sounds like the thunder rolling over a vast plain. No, it didn't. That sounds like it's in a tin can, actually.
Flee, for I am death.
His gaunt hand rises to stop you immediately. Your vox housing pains and the machine equipment starts crackling. The tech priest's blazing power axe disgorges a cloud of righteous sparks. His visor glows menacingly in blue and green. Now he's got bollocks to look against fighters.
By the throne! What is that servant of the Omnissiah made of? Adamantine? Ugh, blasted!
Abelard clutches his head as his ocular implant is racked by waves of interference. Present me. My rogue trader, Genomancer von Valancius, and mean you no ill.
I identify you as a member of a high stratum belonging to Rogue Trader House von Valancius. I am detecting no need for confrontation.
Tech Priest visor focuses on your attire and examines the symbols on it.
The convoy received an order to meet you. It is no longer functional. Therefore, I propose that we continue to advance to the rendezvous point with the governor's soldiers.
The menacing blue-green glow fades from the Tech Priest's gaze. He lowers his arm and your equipment ceases to malfunction. He stares resolutely forward, his mechadroid tentacles rising gracefully around his hunched figure, which is illuminated by the flames of smouldering remains of the machine. Who are you?
I identify as Magus Pascal Haneman of the priesthood of Mars. By the grace of the Omnissiah, I am currently assigned to the maintenance personnel of the station Altar Templum Calixis X-17.
Altar Templum Calixis. I have heard the name before. The station appears on House Orselio's star charts in the Furibundus system, not far from the void colony of Footfall. You have traveled a long way to come here, esteemed Magos.
Point at exploding machine. How did he manage to kill off a slew of people and blow up a second machine without even laying a finger on it?
This was my doing.
Tech Priest turns around and stares aghast at the burning remains as if he had nothing to do with what happened. His vox produces a mournful prayer. Okay, is he not quite in control either?
The voices are being weird about him. They're saying garbled, conflicting things. Like they're talking about completely different people. But he's not a threat to you. Even if that's a bit hard to believe after all the fireworks.
Idira has been staring at Tech Priest biting a lip. She finally leads into your ear. Is he a lower? Go back to the old cyberpunk Camp Zero stuff. He being ridden by an AI? Are some of his implants playing up? You don't even know how you caused such an explosion?
The Omnissiah granted me a revelation. The spirit of this machine was dying, but it wished to perform a service, for such was its design. I sensed this and appealed to it. I do not know how I did it. I merely followed my intuition. The understanding granted by the Omnissiah was not permanent. It has left me.
Tech Priest appears shaken. I've just clicked what the voice sounds like for Pascal. It's like the original Cybermen in Doctor Who back in the 60s. And they're just wearing like silver body stockings with like rubber washers stuck over the eye sockets and stuff like that. Why do you wish to see the governor?
I came here to carry out a sacred mission. My mentor, Archmagus Amonat, summoned me, and I hastened to answer his call. But the rabble's unrest prevented our meeting, and I was on my way to Governor Medina to determine my mentor's current location. My escort was ordered by their commander to discontinue their movement and wait to be merged with your group. Then, due to their incompetence, they let themselves be killed. It was an unacceptable complication to my task.
The Tech Priest's voice carried any compassion for the dead. The dry words that crackled in its vox system did not convey a shred of it. You must be quite devoted to your mentor to be willing to wade into this mess for him.
Cessation of vital functions is an unavoidable phenomenon, and therefore an insignificant one. The doctrine of worship repudiates the fear of death.
Small wrinkles gather around the Tech Priest's exposed eyes if he's smiling under his respirator mask.
With my mentor's words, the Omnissiah gives me the algorithm for redemption and triumphant service. I will be redeemed, and I will triumph.
Then his expression hardens, and he adds cryptically, Join my retinue.
Acknowledged. Predicting successful and mutually beneficial cooperation.
Hey, right. I will save here, because I think I've been recording long enough. How long? Yes, we're now at 40. So, I'll end this episode here, and I will sort out his levels. And I shall see you all in the next episode. Thanks for watching, everyone. And that was a bit of a long one today. No battles and all that. And all the loot still to be collected over here. But thanks for watching, and I will see you all next time. Bye, y'all.